We have serious Wi-Fi connectivity problems, so I'm hoping this actually works, because I'm going to be very mad if it doesn't.
This takes like an hour to do, then Dad goes and watches it for another hour, so really in the end, it takes up like 3 or 4 hours overnight.
Well, we're going to wait a minute or 4 or 10 or whatever till some people will get on here. But we've been having some internet connectivity problems today, so we're hoping it doesn't happen in the middle of our live feedness.
How come we just got 8 and it dropped to 5?
Oh.
People.
Because people probably saw me. If I go like this, watch it go up.
Hi, people. We got some.
See, it went from 7 to 12 as soon as I got out of the
screen. No, it went from 6 to 12. Now let's go back to 9 because we're talking. We got some fun jokes for you guys today. It might give you a clue to what we're going to be talking about. Alright.
You're not supposed to say that. You're supposed to let them figure that out. Well, we always start with jokes, some kind of joke of some sort. And this week, we thought it would be fun to, as Maddie already said, hi from Illinois. Michelle, what's up? To kind of hint around at who the mystery company was. So, yeah. But that's basically why we're getting on here. We're going to talk about who the company was. It kind of started this whole thing off with me venturing off into trying new stuff. And then we're going to talk about, just basically how it happened and what I think so far. And then we're going to talk about some new segments of Fly on the Wall Friday. Yeah, we're going to do what I'm going to call RG Uses. ...
Excited to see what that is.
So basically what that's going to be is, well, we'll get into that. That's coming. But RG Uses. Me using some of these products that people are going to send me and show you just how it works and all that kind of stuff. What's up, Janelle? And then we're going to talk about 5,000 likes. That's just craziness. 5,000 likes. Yeah, mind blown for real. And it seems like just yesterday we did 4,000. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to talk about the giveaway. I already have been planning it, people. So yeah.
You want to see what
Hi, Karen. And then we're going to talk about something else at the end. So while we got about 20-something people on here, let's start with some jokes. Some jokey jokes. Janelle, you need the update on your phone because you got the question mark in the box thing going on. Just saying.
Howdy. Seriously, Dad, using a Walt Disney World pad for...
Yeah. Well, I had that. I'm starting to take notes. Normally we just wing it, but this time around I want to make sure I hit everything I want to hit.
All right.
I'm a nerd. Okay, so jokes.
Jokes.
Hit him with some jokes.
Just so you know, all of these are from Dad, not me.
So if you're just getting on here, we're starting off with some jokes first, which I think you'll probably get the gist of it here in a second. All right, go.
Ooh, I have some anticipation.
Oh, you're sending a question mark in a box? Oh, my bad.
Oh.
I thought it was that iPhone Air thingy that's been going around right now. Okay, anyways, jokes. Go to the jokes. Here we go.
What do you call an owl magician? Houdini. I'm kidding.
She doesn't know who Houdini is, folks. That's talk about making me feel old. All right, go.
What do you call an owl caught in the act? Spotted. I don't get that one either.
Spotted, like a spotted owl is a kind of owl.
You got lame jokes.
It's not supposed to be like professional. It's like corny jokes. Okay, anyway, keep on.
I like this one though. What do you call a baby owl swimming? A moist owlet. That's hilarious. You know, it's an owlet and it's... No.
Yeah,
okay.
I like it.
All right.
Yeah, it's a dad joke. That's right. Karen, thank you. These are all dad jokes.
All right. What did the grape say when the owl stood on it? This is more of a mom joke. Nothing. It just let out a little whine.
Yeah, that's totally a mom joke.
That's really a mom joke.
Some wineness.
All right. How do you know that owls are cleverer than chickens? Is clever a word?
Clever.
Yeah.
Cleverer. Yeah, I guess that's a word. Cleverer, is that a word?
I don't know. So anyways, how do you know that owls are cleverer than chickens? Have you ever heard of Kentucky Fried Owl?
Ba-dum-tsh.
Cricket sound, cricket sound, cricket sound. All right.
See, mom joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a mom joke.
When does an owl go moo? When it's learning a new language. Ha! I get it. I get that one.
That one's funny.
hilarious.
I like that one, actually. That was kind of funny.
Why did the owl invite his friends over? Oh, this one's terrible. He didn't want to be owl by himself.
Nobody wants to be an owl by themselves. What? It's true. No, it does. Do you people want to be owl by yourself? No.
Yes. All right.
All right. Anyways, I think we hit enough jokes.
No, I haven't told any knock-knock jokes.
Oh, you want to get to the knock-knock? Okay, do the knock-knock jokes then.
All right. All right. That's my phone. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Baby owl.
Baby owl who?
Baby owl. Oh, that was reading your part. Baby owl, see you later.
No, I don't think that was worth it.
You're not worth it.
You need a laugh track. I know we need like a laugh button. Like,
Yeah, we do.
Like the easy button. Like, that was easy. We need like a ha ha ha.
Yeah. Okay, this one's really funny.
All right, hurry up. People
Everyone loves this.
we're losing people because
What?
they're like, these jokes are lame.
Yeah, what do you get when you cross a cat and an owl? Meows. That one's funny.
Okay, so as Janelle already kind of caught on to, I'm sure everybody else did. It's not like that was some
I'm
big
sensing it.
elaborate thing. Yeah, that was your theme for the night because. Hold on.
Got some.
Hold on, I gotta put it up here somewhere.
Why is that stuff? Olivia, your phone. Excuse me.
Yeah, go put your phone on pause. You're not gonna be texting while we're doing a video here.
Oh,
Nerd.
group chat. Duh.
Oh, group chats. So, as you can see, the mystery company was Wise Owl. And I have to say, it was very, very humbling because of how it happened. I was on my phone, which I'm on my phone all the time, but I was on my phone and I saw Instagram thing pop up, my little notification that said so-and-so liked my thing. Well, next thing you know, I got a Facebook message from that same person. And it ended up being Karen from Wise Owl. And she just said, I found your page on Instagram and we're looking to sponsor some artists to do sponsor pieces. And of course I'm like, wow, that's pretty freaking cool, right? So, we just talked back and forth and she sent me all kinds of goodies. So I'm really excited about that because when this came up, I had really thought about trying any other products. I thought, okay, I got my milk paint, I got my chalk paint, I'm good, right? And that kind of spawned so much more, obviously. Everybody knows Dixie Belle invited me over and I got to use some of their stuff. But this is what started it all. This one, conversation through Facebook and her catching something I did on Instagram, which is cool because we teach a lot of that in our Flipping Furniture for Profit and Furniture Intervention marketing e-course about Instagram, the importance of it, and how it can get you noticed. So it was a great little, example of that, So, but anyways, I wanted to just talk about the products, get our owl jokes out of the way. And I can't see the screen because it's up there, so I'll come back to it and flip around and look for questions and stuff like that here in a minute once I go through this. But basically what she sent me was, we got some of the matte varnish right here. And then she sent me these cute little sample colors. And I'm gonna murder this ecru, I don't even know how you say that, to be honest with you. It's like a light gray color, black, which y'all have already seen me freaking out about because I've not had a black chalk style paint yet. And this is their black, and it's very, very black. So I dug that a lot because you all know I love some black wax, but it's kind of like the finishing thing. You can't like do more with it. Well, now it's a paint, so I can mix and do all kinds of neat stuff. And then she sent me smoky quartz, peppercorn, and then the two bigger cans was weather vane and eclipse. And these are the two I played with, and what I really wanted to show you guys that I was freaking out about is the black, right? Because I talked about the black with my wax stuff because I don't know, I just love the look of the black. So the two things I worked on, so we'll start with this. So this was Eclipse. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see this on camera, but basically I did 2 coats of the Eclipse, and then I took the black and I just went in all the cracks, kind of blended it out, and I did black around the outside too just to see what would happen. And then I think it was the smoky quartz, I think, and did a dry brush. And then I used all her products for these. So I did the matte varnish over top, and as you can see, it looks like I waxed it, which I really dig, because the only other poly I've used was GF's poly, and it looks shiny. I mean, there's just no other way around it. I mean, it doesn't give you a waxed look like this does. That I really dug, to be honest with you, because I like to do poly on certain things. Oh, there she is. Thanks for joining us. Why don't you look up there and see if anybody said anything?
Oh, sorry. The group chat was important.
Oh, okay.
The girl who fell today broke her wrist.
Oh no.
I know, right?
Can you see what's going on up there? Are we still live, I guess is the question.
Yep, we're live with 32 people watching.
Woo! Okay, so anyways, come back over here then. We'll check out the questions later. So anyway, so this was Eclipse. Wow. You're supposed to be my Vanna holding these.
Oh, this is kind of heavy. But...
I don't know, then you see the muscles. Here, show people your muscles. Whoa. Dang. Hurt my finger. Okay, hold this. So yeah, so that was Eclipse.
Beautiful.
Like I said, with the black, and then I think it was the smoky quartz dry brush. But freaking cool though. Love the black. Black is just mind blowing. So many different ideas I have now, things I want to do. So that's that. And then this.
Ooh.
This.
So pretty.
Yeah, this is him right here. So I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see it. I'm gonna take a picture, a better picture. I did a little sneak peek of it with my phone, but this was the weather vane people. I'm telling you, that color is pretty cool. It's like a smoky gray color. It's just really cool. And then I just blended the black, but I only did it on the inside. Like this one, I did the outside and the inside. I just blended it with the weather vane, and then did a little bit of streaks just to do like basically what you do with a wax. And that's why I said it's so cool, because the possibilities are completely endless now, because I can do black with 3 other colors or 4 other colors or whatever. And then again, I use their matte varnish, which, as you can, I don't know, I hope you guys can see this really well, but it looks waxed. It doesn't look like I used a poly, finish on it. It looks waxed, like awesome. So anyways, those are the 2 things I did to play around. She also sent me what is called the smelly good stuff.
Yeah, I like the smelly good stuff.
Smells good.
And it's green. It kind of smells like limes. I like it.
Anyway, sorry, squirrel. So this is furniture salve, and I actually took my finger, did one of these numbers on our coffee table, because we got one of those train cart things, and the wood's pretty dry and gross, and I was trying to figure out what the heck to do to it to make it better, because that part of the stuff, I don't want to paint it, but I don't want to paint it because it's beautiful, right? And just how it is. Well, this is cool. So that's what this is for, and this is basically what's going to breathe new life back into that. So what I decided today, when I was thinking about the whole RG uses thing, is our next Friday, Fly on the Wall Friday, I'm actually gonna do half of the table, like beforehand, and then I'm gonna do the other half live with you guys, so you can see exactly how I did it, how it works, and the before and after.
And see the difference.
Yeah, to see
if
the
you do,
difference.
like half of it, then you'll be able to see. Wow.
This I'm really excited about. I mean, obviously all of it I'm excited about, but this I'm excited about just because we actually have something that I really need to use it on. So that'll probably be next Friday, maybe the following because it's a holiday and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But this was the big deal. This is what happened. Like I said, just Instagram, man. For those people that are part of our Flipping Furniture for Profit and our Furniture Intervention e-course, we're harping on Instagram big time. And this is why. I mean, she found me through Instagram. Just, you know, I don't know what she was doing. She was random searching or whatever. And found my page and went to my Facebook and sent me a message. And from that, which is cool for me, is I got to reach outside of that box that I was kind of in, like I talked about with the Dixie Belle stuff, for not just me, for my clients, for the people that are in FPU that are like, hey Mark, I don't use Annie Sloan stuff, I use Dixie Belle, or hey Mark, I have a lot of people that use Wise Owl. I had to keep my mouth shut lately because I've been trying to keep this a secret, but a lot of people use the Wise Owl too. And I'm like, trying to keep my mouth shut, not say anything. A couple people guessed it, and I was like, all right, I'm not gonna say nothing. And this gives me another opportunity to, okay, for like this finish right here, I could do a video on and show you how I used one and how I blended them, or this one, how I did the blending on the inside and outside and did the dry brush over top, you know, but with the paints that you actually use. So if you're a Wise Owl user, you know, as I gradually build my, you know, catalog of paints, because obviously I don't have a whole lot right now, but from what I do have, I'm going to try to create a few really cool finishes like this one right here. I think is going to be one. And I'm actually going to do a sponsored piece for her, and that'll probably be my first finish from Wise Owl, and I'll more than likely do a video on that finish depending on what I decide for, you know, FPU. So you guys who have Wise Owl will now can, you know, shoot me a PM, shoot me a message and say, hey, you know, I use this color paint or I use that color paint within Wise Owl. Can you do a finish like this? And that's where I'm trying to get to. Like, I decide what I do when I started. And then as things have gone on, people have asked me, hey, Mark, do a finish like this or do a finish like that. So, and that's where I kind of want FPU to go for me anyway, is where you guys dictate what kind of videos I'm doing. Like lately people have asked a lot about blending, so I've been working on it real hardcore with the different kinds of paints that people have sent me, the different paints that I use. Hopefully everybody saw the Tampa Bay Skyline piece, which is very heavily blended from top to bottom, in and out, and with drips and sprays and all kinds of stuff that I want to be able to share with all people at FPU. So, but now is just opening up what I can do with the different kind of paints I have. Now that I have, you know, Wise Owl added to my collection. I have to say, love it all so far. I mean, I know, like, I should probably have something bad or negative, right? You know, because I'm supposed to be critiquing all this stuff. But, I mean, honestly, the way the paint went on was great. It leveled out, although I gave it a very brushed look, so you can kind of tell. The paint went on great. It was very smooth. It gave a chalkier finish, so more like a Annie Sloan finish with before I put anything to it, which was fine. The blending was great. Sprayed well with water, blended well with water, dry brushed well, and then almost forgot.
This is a squirrel moment, people.
Huh? I almost forgot.
We go through this a lot.
I almost forgot to show my new toy. Booyah! This is the other thing she sent me. Karen, I'm sorry, I forgot. Check this thing out. This is pretty cool. This is their new Klingon brush. And I meant to talk about Klingon, well, since we're talking about it. When I originally grabbed 2 different kind of Klingon brushes, I kind of gave them a bad rap. And it was basically because I'm an idiot, ultimately. And I didn't know that each of the different categories was for a specific purpose. I was just thinking they were all to paint with. Yeah, I know, right? I'm a nerd, I know. So the 2 that I got, one was for top coating, which Karen has educated me since then, and the other one was for like spindles and stuff. I never even got the O series brushes, which is the thicker ones, which was probably my biggest problem I had with them to start with. Is I thought, you know, the thing was really thin and narrow and not too long, so it flexed and gave too much. But the O series ones, I'm sure, from what I've seen, will not be that. And then this bad boy, this thing's cool. This is the S50. I don't remember. It's got some cool nickname or something like that, but it's really cool. I like to hold it down on the silver part. It's just kind of how I paint a lot of times. So,
can I show them up close and personal?
Yeah, you can.
Okay.
We'll see if you can see.
I love this brush just because of like the design on the handle.
It's got like the paint drippy drip.
Yeah, it's like little drips on the handle. It's like the little attention to detail like that makes it super cool. To me, it kind of looks like a witch's broom. See it?
It does actually, but for the people that are going to use it, the idea is for me to kind of tell them what I thought about how it worked. So as far as how it worked, you know, it has this, the way the handle is cool because it's easier to grab onto, like a flat brush would be, rather than the rounded ones. Sometimes they're a little, I don't know, they're a little cumbersome. And then it's like oval shaped almost and flat. So it went, and when I went on, it spread really well. It's a little wet, so I'm not gonna stick it in. I had it hanging. Karen, you'd be proud of me. I had it hanging in water like I'm supposed to, I think, anyway, right? Isn't that what I'm supposed to do with these kind of brushes? I had it sitting in the water, that's where it was. But yeah, so I use the flat brushes for top coating, and it works amazingly well. And then I did end up using the thinner, narrower ones for some spindle type stuff, and it worked great too. So originally, I wasn't real happy with them because I was expecting something that I would get from the O series brushes that I didn't even know at the time existed, because honestly I didn't really look into it that much. I went and found the 2 that I thought were the only ones that they had, and anyways, so, but I love this one. This one's pretty cool. I'm definitely gonna need a couple more of these, and that's it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go grab the camera, bring it over here, see if you guys got questions about Wise Owl. Big shout out to Karen. Thank you so much for A, finding me, and B, being nice enough to send me stuff. That was really cool. I'm looking forward to doing the sponsored piece, and then, you know, creating a finish for FPU, and then dropping that out to all my FPU people to say, hey, if you want a finish done in Wise Owl, let me know what colors you really, really like and what kind of finish you're looking for, and I can hook that up for you.
Wait, I wanna ask questions from over here.
No, I'm gonna bring it over here so I can see. All
That's
right.
our floor. That's the house.
Hey, oh, hey, oh! Ooh, we'll get to that in a minute. That little bad boy. Oh, and there's the Tampa skyline over there hiding.
Hiding?
Okay, let me see here.
Wait, you're gonna like paint that?
Shh, yeah.
I did not know
That's
that.
coming next.
I was asking.
That's the giveaway part. Shh. Oh, did I say that out loud?
Dad!
Okay, so let me see here.
I'm supposed to ask questions.
All right, let me go down through here and see if there's any questions. Holy moly.
I got a new update for my phone, and now there's like new emojis. That's cool.
Oh, you got new emojis.
Yeah,
I'm sensing a
and
theme.
there's like,
Yep.
There's like a little star
Yeah,
eye
it's
emoji.
official.
And then there's a puking
You
emoji
got
that really
one
looks like it's puking.
last, one of the last Klingon S50s. Hope you loved it. Oh yeah, sorry, I finally did remember. I'm such a dork. I'm a brush geek. You should see all my brushes. It's ridiculous. So I should have a support group that. Hi, my name is Mark, and I love brushes because I have lots of them. So that was probably the thing I was geeking out about the most when I saw that in the box. So thank you. Wise Owl has the best black in the chalk style paint world, hands down. I like how you put chalk style paint in there. I got educated on that one. Karen educated me. Make sure I'm using the right terminology. You know. Best varnish. Yep, that varnish is pretty pimp, I have to say. How do you learn how to do all this? Tammy. Let me see. How did I learn? I just picked up a brush. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I went to the store. I got the paint. I brought it home. Watched a couple of YouTube videos I found on just like how to clean and I just painted. And then from there, I just
grew a business.
Yep, just kept doing stuff, kept practicing, using these little sample boards, and just taught myself how to do it ultimately. And then now I'm an instructor, so I teach people how to do it. So, which is, yeah, it's really cool, because that part of the military I miss is like mentoring and teaching and all that kind of stuff, and I get to do that again, so it's been a lot of fun. So Wyzall, best black, best varnish. I varnish everything. I like that, Maria. That's funny. And I love what you did with the black and Eclipse door. Yeah, I'm telling you, dude, the black is where it's at, son. Weather Vane is so awesome. It's a bronze black. Yeah, it is. It's a really cool color. Like I said, it's like a smoky, especially when I did it with the blending with the black. It gave a real smoky color. Misty Blue says Weather Vane. Love. Kim says Weather Vane is my favorite.
I love it. Their little logo.
Liz loves Thirsty Wood. Yep, mine's definitely thirsty. Wait till y'all see that. Next week, I'm going to promise, well, not next week, but at least not the next Fly on the Wall Friday will be about the salve, and I'll actually show you how to use it, what it looks like, how it changes, all that kind of stuff. And that's what we're going to be heading towards with the Fly on the Wall Fridays, is less just me blabbling on and me giving you guys how-tos and stuff like that. Yeah, we'll sneak her in there. We'll make her do jokes in between or something. Yeah. I'm addicted to all three salves. Amazing products from Patricia. Natalie, which finish did you use? Wyzall looks great. Wyzall, yeah. The finish, the top is, oh, did I not show that? It's this one, the matte. Because when we talked, I told her I liked a flat. I like the wax look. I really do. But sometimes you just, you want to use poly or, a varnish style something to top coat it with. And that's what she sent me, and it looks freaking awesome. Okay. Let's see. So yeah, I used all her products. I didn't use any other products on these. And that'll be the way I do the sponsored piece too. I won't use any other products, just what she sent me.
Awesome sauce.
Awesome sauce. Janelle, you're right. I totally need to branch out and try different brands. Yes. And, I am still an Annie guy, okay? So don't get me wrong. Annie's my girl. I got to meet her. I geeked out, told her I had a geek moment. Yep. Matter of fact, I'm still having a geeking out moment right now because she actually commented, not just like her company, but she commented on my Tampa skyline, which meant more to me than I can tell you, because that was really me stepping outside, thanks honey, outside of my comfort zone, and then putting it out to everybody to watch me do as I was doing it was, I still don't know why I did that, but she commented on it today and it meant a lot. So, and she's basically the one that created this industry for us. So I'm still an Annie guy. I'm still going to use Annie Sloan paints. But with that being said, this opportunity that Karen has given me has made me think, okay, well, not just for me, like me trying new paints and having more paints to try and more colors in my palette, but for the people on FPU. And I'm going to be honest, that's really where this is driven from for me, because I want to give people in FPU the best content I can give them, because I don't do anything half. Maddie's in the other room, half-assed. So, so if I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it full board. And thinking about when Karen contacted me, like, I'm leaving people out. When I do a finish and I use all Annie products, well, what if you don't use Annie's products? Then how the heck do you figure that out? So that's why this was just It's all God led. Everything I do has been God led all the way up to this point, and her finding me, and her shifting my focus and my thought, and then Dixie Belle contacted me, telling me to come over. I mean, that's the whole thing was just ridiculous. I'm just some guy painting out of his living room, But so it's all awesome. So I'm very glad that I branched out, and Janelle, I definitely would think about it, for not just you but your clients. Give them other things you can do. Did the Klingon totally change your paint game? Well, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to have to get the O series. I really love this little thing, but it's too small. There's like a next size version. If I have something negative to say, this is it. It's not big enough. I love, 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 love the big, massive, slapping it on there. So if they come up with another one bigger than this, then I'll be happier. But this is really, really cool for a lot of the reasons I already mentioned. The shape, the size, you can sneak in other little areas. It flattens. It's not flat. It's kind of an oval shaped. And when it goes flat, flattens really well. And it's just, the bristles are wicked. Like, I hadn't really painted a whole lot with the other ones because, I wasn't enjoying them very much. But this one, yeah, this is cool. Sorry, anyways. Here comes the Klingon spoiler alert. Yeah, you saw me go running there. Everyone is jelly. I am so jealous. They sold out in one day. Bahaha. Oh, did they? I don't know. I didn't even know they were a big deal. Are they a big deal? I just knew they were the new one that came out. Like, I'm serious. I have 2 Klingon brushes. I bought them, didn't like them, and never bought any more ever again. And that's one you probably heard me like months back complain about them because I'm a dummy and I use the wrong freaking brushes. So, but I like this one and how it works. So I can imagine if I got the O series, which is thicker like I like, and whatever. But this is really cool. I just wish it was a little bigger, like maybe like this big, this wide, but the same shape. I really like the shape because I hold it like this most of the time, and this lets you do that a lot better than it does with the round ones, especially the big ones. Okay, your sidekick is awesome. Yeah, well, she didn't make it. Plus, she's getting texts from her girlfriend, so she left me. Love Klingons. So glad that they have short handle. Yep. You can clean and let air dry in between as well. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try that out. Yep, they live in the water. Yeah, I had mine sitting in the water. That's what I heard. Somebody told me. You're welcome. Thank you, Pam. Hi from Seattle. What up, Seattle? Christina. Is she cute or what? Yeah, she's very cute. I'm a very blessed man. My wife is beautiful. My kid's beautiful and smart and wonderful and amazing and all those kind of things. Pamela, can't wait to get my little brushes. Hey, Pam. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I didn't know they were that big a deal, though. I just knew they were the newer ones. Bonnie, I missed the beginning of your video. Did you try their wax? No. So I'm pretty sure when Karen and I talked, I said I wanted varnish, I think. So that's what she sent me. But I'm sure, it's my collection will grow over time, so I'll be able to try that and talk to you guys about it too. I'm sure whenever I'll get around to having some happen. Melissa, do you want it to dry all the way before blending and activating with water to blend? Okay, so I will totally get into all this, but the long and the short is when you're blending, you need a base coat first. So I base coated this thing with Weather Vane, right? 2 coats Weather Vane, and I did 2 coats of the Weather Vane because that's the main color of the piece. And then whatever the main color of the piece is, that's what you use, right? And then when you blend, it's blending over top of your base coat. So you let your base coat dry completely, and then that's when you start doing the wet spraying, blending kind of thing. So when I sprayed and did the blending, I went back and forth, and I'm really bad about this, but I used the same brush. You guys would not believe, but I used one brush for that Tampa skyline, sunset over Tampa piece. I used one brush. But I didn't intermix cans, so you guys be proud of me. I actually took, like you do with acrylics, and you squirt a little bit on like the little paper plate or whatever. I put a little bit on each plate, and then I put them in little, matter of fact, I still have them sitting right here. Ow, that's my toe. See? So this is what I did. I put them on paper plates, well, aluminum foil over, so it doesn't stick to the paper on the paper plate. One little trick. And I just did that, and I used the same brush. And just like acrylics, I mean, I'm telling you, when I went to that painting with the twist class, it was such a moment for me of like what I could do with this furniture paint stuff. So I did exactly that. Like I put paints on a paper plate, just like what they did there at the painting with the twist thing, and I mixed and blended, and that's what led me up to this, doing the Sunset Over Tampa piece. So yeah, but I used one brush. So if you're going to use one brush, make sure you don't dip it in the cans because it'll mess your paint up. So yeah, so base coat, let it dry, blend over top of that with whatever colors you're blending with. But I'll get way more into detail with that with the videos I'm going to have coming. Erin Derry, that is watching, drew our logo. She is my best friend in my right hand. Erin Meredith Hearts, hey. Susan, I just ordered Wise All Furniture Salve. Have you used it yet? No. Well, I take that back. I did one little finger thing with this stuff, which smells amazing, by the way. I just want to sit and smell it. It's like lemon candies smell. But I took one little finger because that's what Karen told me to do. She's like, just try it on one little spot, you'll be mind blown. And she wasn't kidding, because it still looks totally different from the rest of it. That one little spot. So next Fly in the Wall Friday, like I said, we will do a what I'm going to call RG uses, ... And it'll be this that we're going to use. Maddie just saw it. She's like, whoa, yeah, different, huh?
It looks so rich.
Yeah. Yeah, it does. It looks awesome. So, and I'll just show you, I'll do half beforehand so you can see what it looks like before and after, and then I'll do the rest live with you guys so you guys can see how it actually works. So, it's super cool. Shanna, love this brand. Just layered Abyss with the black hemp wax, then wax the drawers with the lemongrass wax. Dang, I don't know all these terms yet. Sorry. To get smooth pull and smells divine. Only chalk style paint I have ever actually loved. Now selling it. So cool. Congrats. Who I just joined. Hey Debbie, hopefully you figured out by now. It's Wise Owl. Maddie, wait till you watch it over. Maddie and I did owl jokes to start off because we're dorks. It's so corny too. Maddie was so mad she had to read them, I think. Wait till you try the salve. Yeah, the salve is coming. I love that chair. Oh, thanks. Yeah, these are my dining room chairs. And in my French night, I had to grab one for Maddie because she's shorter than me. I had to have her sit taller than me. I have to try their black. It is hard to find a good true. Well, I'm telling you what, this is black. I mean, it tickles me just thinking about it because I have so many things blowing up in my brain right now that I want to do with it. So, and matter of fact, I had to use it on my Sunset Over Tampa because it's only black. Like, you know, another company doesn't have black, so the one that I did the rest of the piece with. Size matters then. Yeah, here, buddy. Yeah, zero shedding on that brush, and that's probably what's tripping me out the most because I'm not used to that. I'm used to having to pick stuff out every once in a while. So, still waiting mine. Love Klingon. Yep, I'm probably going to become a convert as I try the O series ones anyway. You should try the F50. What's that? I'm going to have to go look this stuff up. You got to educate me more on this stuff, Karen. Like what I'm supposed to be using. That's the long-handled flat brush. Yeah. Okay. I'll check that out. If Klingon had a library, it would have man leather bound books. Kind of a big deal. Oh, okay. Sorry. I know I'm such a loser. I only know what I know when it comes to the brushes stuff. Blending tips. So helpful. Thanks for sharing your insight. Sure, no problem. Like I said, we'll get into more of that in some videos. I'm planning on the next video from me won't be till January for FPU, but Boss and I already talked, and I am focusing more on listening to what you guys want instead of me manufacturing something in my head and then putting it out there to the world, and you guys just get what you get. Because now you can get the videos right away and not when they come up in the rotation, which is freaking awesome. So if blending is the hot thing right now, or spraying and dripping is the hot thing right now, you tell me, I'll do a video and we'll get it up there. And if I need to do 2 or 3 or 4, I can do that, because obviously each of those is going to be different things. Like just blending is one thing, the dripping is another, you know what I mean? Like what I did with the Sunset over Tampa was a lot of different techniques all in one, which I wouldn't do a video like that because it, you know, I'd want to focus on the one. So if you guys say blending, I'll go into very finite detail of the blending steps, and that only, and then do another one with the drips and sprays and stuff, because I just feel like when I'm teaching this stuff, if it was me, just think about, like if it was me and I'm learning, I don't want to learn 9 techniques at once. I want to learn one, and then if I choose to watch the other video and integrate the 2 together, then I have a really good understanding instead of a shorter condensed version of one technique and another, and then figure it out on my own. So that's why my thought process anyway behind all that. Miss Wiseall, any Black Friday deals? Yeah, let's do that. Some brushes. I'm ready. Use code Black Friday 17. Don't tell anyone I told you earlier. I think it's too late for that. Debbie, gotcha. I love that dresser you did. Thank you. Yeah, that one was seriously stepping outside of my comfort zone and putting it out to the world to see as I do it, which was nutso. But I had total geek moment. If you didn't see the part earlier where Annie Sloan herself commented on it, and I about lost myself because that was really cool. So that meant a lot because I put a lot of unique something me into that, and for her to comment meant everything to me. So okay, anyway, sorry. Awesome, thanks for your input. How did you like the black coverage? I didn't have any problem with the coverage at all on any of it. It all covered very evenly, you know, 2 coats covered it really, really well. And I slapped it on too. I mean, I wasn't really taking my time because when I did the sample boards, I was just like to get it done. So, but it still covered really, really well. And the black, I mean, just wasn't any different coverage wise. But I did only blending with the black, so I didn't try to do a full coat of it when I used it. Yes, oh Dawn, yes, blending video, please. Does it stay workable well enough with the water? I come from faux background and am used to using standard. Oh, okay, so a lot of what I found is all these water-based products, which all of the stuff is amazing blending with water. So your best friend will become, where's mine? I don't know where it is. My best friend, I lost it, is a spray bottle with water, ultimately. And there's lots of tricks to that. It's not just as easy as spraying it, so I'll get into that in the videos. But yes, it blends really well. It extends the dry time. So like when you're using GF products, like their glazes, you have to use the extender product to the open time be longer. With this, the water is pretty much it. And when I did the Sunset over Tampa, it was a lot of water. Well, I mean, I went through the whole spray bottle with that thing. So yes, definitely all these products. And this one wasn't any different. I mean, it was great, actually. Oop, coupon out of the bag. Melissa, I'm with you. Baby steps, very new, and that's what has sparked my interest most. Yeah, it's addicting. I did the first thing for my wife, and that's what started all of this. I just painted something for my wife, and it was so addicting. I love to paint, though. So, one of my hidden secret things that I didn't talk about at parties was that I love to paint, and then I found this thing that I could do, and I started painting again. Our paint has killer coverage, yes it does. Yeah, I bet I freak whenever Debbie Beard and DIY comments on my pieces. It's such an honor. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What prep do you suggest prior to the base coat of blending? For blending, what prep do you say? Prior to the base coat, each paint is different for prepping. And matter of fact, I had a conversation with Karen today about best practices for hers. And the long and the short to prepping is you want to get the oils, anything that the water-based product you're going to put on your wood is not going to like, off. So any oils you have to get off of there, and whatever products you use that you feel gets that done. So I have a denatured alcohol water 50/50 bottle. I have a mineral spirits thing handy at all times, and I use all of those. And usually mineral spirits for Annie's stuff and the denatured alcohol for the GF stuff. And that has worked really, really well. Yeah, obviously Dixie Belle has their particular cleaning stuff, and then Karen gave me some suggestions today of what she uses. But I just used denatured alcohol and cleaned these, and it worked just fine. The 50/50. So denatured alcohol 50/50 with water in a spray bottle. Wipe off, let it dry. The stuff, whatever it is, comes to the top, dries. Wipe that off with a damp towel, and if it happens again, do it again until all that crud or whatever dry stuff comes to the surface. That's what the denatured alcohol does. It dries up the oils and turns it into a like dust kind of thing. So anyways, I don't mind like work prior. Would rather be diligent from the front end. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, prep is probably the most important thing, really. Okay, so anyways, so I went through questions. So I wanted to talk about 5,000 likes, which is just redonkulous. Still trying to get my head wrapped around that fact because it happened really, really fast. Because we just hit 4,000 not that long ago, and I've been getting a lot of love lately. And I wanted to make sure openly with everybody who is on here and sees this that they know I really appreciate it. Like, just people are sharing stuff on Instagram about my page, and it means a lot. It really does. I mean, I put my heart and soul into all this. I mean, it's my art. It's my who I am right now as a person, and I love that people love it, and I will continue to work and get better best I can to share. That's the other part about, God blessed us all with gifts, and my gift has always been to be an artist. It always has been from the time I picked up a crayon till now, and his gifts I'm allowed to use now in my older age to do something that, makes some money and allows me to share it with more people from all over that I ever would have thought in a million years, and feel really blessed for that. And that's the sharing part, I think, is what's coolest, and that I have this cool platform with Furniture Painting University to do it, to really help people and teach people. And I get messages and stuff from people all the time. Well, I watched your video and I really learned so much, and nothing tickles me more than that, because I left the military. I left a lot of that behind. Teaching and mentoring troops. So now I get to do that again, just in a different way. And so it's been awesome. So the 5,000 likes things is just crazy. Loving it though. Just wanting it to keep growing. More people I can reach and all that kind of stuff. But with that, you know what 5,000 likes means? It means giveaway time. What? So giveaway. I'm going to do a whole post about it, but I wanted to talk about it because we're so close to 5,000 already. I couldn't just not say something. So what we're going to do, okay, first for my local people. It worked out better, I think, to not have me paint something and you get what I painted. Because it might not match your decor. It might clash. It might, you know, when you win, you're like, I love it, but it doesn't match. You know, and I don't blame you because, you know, it's kind of in the interior design world, I want stuff to flow and have a palette and all that kind of stuff. So I have a piece. I picked it up today. I'm pretty excited about it. It's a really cool, unique entry table. Everybody can use entry tables, especially here in Florida, because they where they build the houses here. And you get to pick how I paint it. So we're going to do that again. So I'm excited about that. So that's my local folks. And I'll do a post. I'll show you what the piece is and the rules, and we'll get into all that stuff. But we'll get there. Right now, I just wanted to really talk about Wise All tonight. But I want to get into this real quick too. And then my artist prize. So all my artists that follow and support and blow me up like you've been doing lately, which I really, really appreciate. I got something really special for you guys. So each time we've had a prize, it's been, okay, this is the prize. Well, this time around, we're going to let you choose your prize, which I think is awesome. So this time around, it's either... What is it? It's either membership to FPU for 1 year, or you get to be in the business and marketing course in furniture intervention, and you get a membership to that. So that's the big prize for you guys. I was pretty excited about that because I'd rather have it be where I can push this prize out to more people. Because last time I picked, you know, one thing and then some people already had it, and they're kind of nixed on the winning a prize thing. But you guys, there's so many of you that are out, that support and are on my page, you know, it kind of nixed those people that are already in furniture intervention business course couldn't win it because they already paid for it, right? But this time around, so if you're in the furniture intervention e-course and you're not an FPU, well, now you can be, and vice versa. So you guys get to choose. So it'll open it up to more people that are the supporters and followers of my page. So that's what we're doing. So I'm excited about that. That's gonna be cool. And that's pretty much it. I'm just stoked. 5,000 is coming. I'll do a separate post on the rules. Maddie and I would do another video about the rules like we do to make sure everybody's squared away on what to do. This time around, the big thing with that is when you comment, you'll have to write like, I want the local prize, I want the artist prize. But I'll write all that in the rules thing because, man, is that a pain to figure out. That way I know I pick one, it's good, pick the other, it's good, because you don't have to be there to win. So, but again, I've said this in the past, in the other part of the video, people are just jumping on. Really appreciate the love that I've got lately. It's a little bit overwhelming at times, just because, like I've said before, you know, I'm just some guy, a retired Air Force guy that paints out of his living room in his house. And to have so many people from all over the world share my page and comment and have, it's incredible, man. And I'm really loving what I'm doing, which makes it even that much better. So I just want to say thanks. Thanks for all the love. I'm thankful for you. Oh, thank you, my dear. So, and thanks to my new bestie, Wise Owl, for sending me all the cool stuff. Thanks, Karen. I appreciate you. Have you ever seen the Bobby Bone Show? I appreciate you. Anybody else watch that? I can't be the only one. But thanks to Karen and her generosity and her thought of like, hey, this guy would be a good person to do a sponsored piece, which was cool in and of itself. She changed my mindset of what I was doing with my whole business, which has made such a cool, unique thing happen, because more to come, but it wasn't just Dixie Belle and Wise Owl that contacted me. So more to come on that at a later date. Tonight's all about Wise Owl. So, because pretty much without her doing what she did, I wouldn't be venturing off into these new things, like doing the RG uses how-to sessions on Fly on the Wall Fridays. I probably wouldn't have thought to do that, to show you guys about furniture salve and how it works, and do a whole thing about it. Do some how-tos on my Facebook page about how I use this product, or how I use that product, and that kind of stuff. And it's all thanks to her doing, reaching out to me. So thank you very much for that. Looking forward to trying some more stuff, because I'm sure this little teeny tiny little black thing is going to be gone very, very fast. So I'm going to have to get more of this, and then those old brushes, and then whatever other brush you were talking about, I'm going to have to get that one too. But anyways, let me flip back through here before I get off here. And hey Amy, if you're still on there, we really appreciate your telling us. I used to share your technique and surprise. Oh, thanks. I love it. It's fun. That's ultimately me. Life is too short to do anything you hate, right? I love your work. It really shows in every piece. People can see that. Thanks, Betty. Woot woot, fingers crossed. Awesome prize. Yeah. Just started using Wise Owl really the product so far. What is in the tiny black thing? Oh, this thing? That's the paint. I know it's tiny, isn't it? The little thing. Teeny tiny little black thing. It didn't have to be so awesome and then be so small at the same time. But I'll have to get more now. Find out if there's somebody nearby here I can get it from. More on the way. And the F5. Oh, hi Mark, tune in late but can't wait to watch the replay. Yeah, we have to watch the beginning to know, because Maddie did owl jokes, which was pretty funny, because she really didn't want to, because they're really bad, but I made her do it because it was a funny intro to talking about Wise Owl. It's a sample of Wise Owl Black. Hi from Chicago. Correct, you loved your latest piece by the... Oh, thanks, Cassie. Cassie? Is it Cassie? Cassie, I think. Hi from Chicago, Maddie.
Hi,
Chicago. Oh, I got it. Karen, he wants the 045 thumbs up. Thanks, Aaron. Go brother up. I haven't used black yet. You need to use the black. I'm telling you, the black is ridiculous. And talk about a black, it's a black. Like, not kind of black, not a little black, it's black. So, hey, you said you wanted blues and grays. I know, but I didn't know. That's how ignorant I was to other companies, is I had no idea. Well, maybe I did, but not to the extent of what it would do, that there was a black out there. Because I'm so focused on what I use, that's why I said this. You contacting me was an amazing thing, and it's really letting me branch out and doing more for my clients and more for my people in FBU, and sharing all of that, which I will do. So when I do Wise Owl stuff, I'll share it in the group, talk about what I did too. So I'm gonna get involved in all that kind of stuff, just like I've been doing with the other stuff. I'm late to the party. Monica, love everything about Wise Owl. Wendy, yeah, Karen, hook Mark up. Danelle, I love her. Meredith had the idea to send the black sample. Thanks, Aaron. I appreciate that, because I could go on for days. You don't even understand all the stuff I got bouncing around my head I'm going to do with that. Louisiana in the house. Wendy, I've got to try it. Teresa, have you tried the amethyst? Amethyst? I don't know what that is. What's amethyst? It's gorgeous. say it to the judge. All right. So, anyways, I'm gonna get off of here because how long we've been going, I don't even know. My wife will tell me. You were going too long. But okay. So the big news. If you're just tuning in, Wise Owl was the mystery company that got me on this path of trying some new stuff, which I'm pretty super excited about. So thanks to Karen over there for hitting me up and asking to do a sponsored piece, which is still coming. I want to find the right piece for you to really show off the paints. And what I have in my inventory is not that. So I want to make sure it's the right piece. I don't want to just slap some on a little table and say, oh, here, I tried your piece. I want to find a really cool piece and make a really cool finish and do it where it's something awesome enough that it's going to go to FPU and, you know, hopefully inspire people to either use the paints or use Wise Owl that they already have in the way that I did the finish. You know what I mean? So I'm wait till I find a good piece first. Oh, it's a deep purple? Okay, that'd be wicked. I can't touch purple though because my girl Janelle already crushed a purple and I don't know if I'd be able to live up to what she did, so I don't know if I want to do that, but I might have to give it a try. But she already, I don't know if y'all have seen her Maleficent Mal, as we call it, and little kids call it. Mal, her Mal piece was redonkulous, so we have to go check. Redonkulous, yes it was. Grace, hi Mark, can't wait to see it. Okay, so anyways, I'm gonna get off of here. Recap, Wise Owl was the mystery company. Karen sent me some cool stuff. I love it. It's been awesome so far. I have no complaints other than this is a little smaller than I would have wanted it. That's probably my only complaint. Is that really a complaint? Like, no, it's not. That's just me being a jerk. Like, tell them to make bigger ones of this style paintbrush. I mean, it's great. Don't get me wrong. But if it was just like a little bit wider. But as far as paints, great. The varnish was amazing. Looks just like wax. I mean, it really looks like wax to me. Had a great time with it. So, which one is that? This is the new, I guess the new fangled S50. I guess it's a big deal. Apparently. You have big hands perspective. Oh, okay. All right. You got me there on that one, Melissa. Perspective. So, anyways, yeah, I'm going to get off here. Thanks, everybody, for joining in. Like I said, we'll do RG uses, and the first episode will be on the furniture salve on our coffee table. Show you guys how it works, how to use it, what it does, my opinion of it, and all that kind of jazz. And that's kind of where we'll go with the Fly on the Wall Fridays from here on out. Is like more of a how-to kind of session with things. So if you don't like it, I can take it off your hands. All right, and then thanks everybody. Y'all are pretty awesome. Appreciate having so many people on and commenting and having nice things to say. But I'm going to get off of here now and post it. So if you just catching on, sorry, but I'll post it and you guys can see our awesome owl jokes. Because Wise Owl was it. So, but thanks, Karen. Appreciate you hanging out and being part of the video tonight. And I'm sure people will have questions. And I'll shoot them your way if there's something I can't answer. So. But Maddie, you want to come say goodbye? You don't have to do our sign off. You know what I'm saying? Can't just get off.
I got bored. Sorry, people.
Yeah, we got too much. We got too much talking and not enough Maddieing going on.
Yeah.
Watch our numbers go skyrocketing back up. Maddie's back on. Hey, everybody, come back to the live video. Maddie's back on.
Hi.
All right. So. What did we talk about?
Wise Owl.
Wise Owl, Wise Owl, Wise Owl.
I can answer that question.
Yep. And what did we think smelt the best?
This stuff that smells like
I'll
lime.
smell it one more time before we get off here.
Lime goodness.
Yummy. Okay, anyways. Y'all have a very blessed
Thanksgiving.
and safe holiday week. For those that are going to be going on traveling trippy trips, please be careful because it's going to be crazy out there. We're staying home for this holiday, and family's coming for Christmas, so we get to have kind of a homestead holiday season. But anyways, you guys have a safe and blessed week, and remember what you're thankful for and all that God gives us, right?
I'm
Blesses us
thankful
with
for food.
you,
I'm
mommy,
I'm thankful for food.
getting to paint every day.
Especially, I'm especially thankful for pie.
Oh yeah, raspberry. Raspberry.
That's my favorite.
I'm a pecan guy, but raspberry is what I like. Okay, so anyway, we're just gonna get off here.
Yeah.
Thanks everybody. Appreciate y'all hanging out, and until next time,
Happy painting.